Welcome back to Adriana Adventures. I'm going to talk to you about Morrison Outdoors baby sleeping bags. So these are specifically for babies for camping, and I'm super excited to announce that we actually have a co-brand with Kids Who Explore and Morrison Outdoors, and we are bringing you the most amazing sleeping bag, which you can order now at the Explorer store. So I'm going to go over all the details of the co-brand, just in case you don't want to read through my blog and go through all the details. I'm a huge Morrison Outdoors fan, as you can tell. I've had sleeping bags for my babies throughout the years here, and they all have a little bit of a variety of style because they have added innovation to their line. For example, we now have hand covers on the Morrison Outdoor sleeping bags, as opposed to these hand covers not existing on some of their first models. Here we have our gorgeous new co-brand. As you can see, we have the Kids Who Explore brand here on one side, we have Morrison Outdoors on the other side, and this has been brought together from two outdoor communities that absolutely love getting babies and kids in the outdoors, and we co-branded this mission together. So what happens is when you buy a purple sleeping bag from Kids Who Explore or Morrison Outdoors, you are able to scan the tag here, look for our Kids Who Explore tag, you scan it, and you're able to get a free membership for a year with us, which is super amazing. It is jam-packed full of a ton of really cool things in our membership portal. Mental health is what this sleeping bag represents. Purple is the color for that for us in our community. Mental health is super important to families, and just being out in nature and resetting and camping and balancing just resets our mental health. So that's a bit about our why of our sleeping bag. Also, not to overwhelm you at all, but when you do get the Kids Who Explore membership, you're probably wondering, what does that get me? Well, it's all of our resources. You never worry about a packing list for a camping trip ever again. We've got our friend country, our backpacking checklist here, and we also have some car camping. We've got a variety of hiking checklists and more activities for toddlers. So it's definitely unique to be able to get onto the back end of the Kids Who Explore site and be a part of our community membership. You can connect with other families in the community, and you can also get into our exclusive discount catalog, which is super awesome. Plus, you unlock free events and meetups with us as well. So honestly, for a year, you're getting jam-packed like items for purchasing that sleeping bag, because we're just really trying to celebrate this launch with you and excited to bring this to the market with Morrison Outdoors. I am a mom here in the Canadian Rockies. I started Kids Who Explore pregnant on the trail. I knew there needed to be a space for kids and moms and babies and new parents in the outdoors, and we are here to show that kids can get outside too. And I help by sharing a ton of resources over on my social media. On Instagram, I've really started to get into long form here because I just love showing you exactly how we get outdoors in order to help you. I am getting notifications to my phone, which is really exciting, that some of you are actually shopping this very sleeping bag as we speak, which is amazing. We have a lot of orders to ship out, so that's really incredible. I'm going to explain everything about Morrison Outdoors sleeping bags to you today so that you feel like you understand Morrison Outdoors by the end of this video. First, one of the most common questions we get about Morrison Outdoors: what do the sizes mean? Okay, so there are 3 different sizes, and I'm going to show you those right now, okay? So if you want a breakdown on inches and exact sizing, you're going to have to visit my blog for the listing of that, because what I can explain to you, and I'm going to put these in order here. So our little Mo. Keep in mind, Morrison Outdoors was named after Morrison, a little explorer, the family that created Morrison Outdoors. It's named after their son, which is super cool. So Little Mo is for our littlest explorers, and this is for baby size 6 to 18 months, okay? So this is absolutely perfect for little tiny ones to keep them nice and warm, okay? So 6 to 18 months, and that is Little Mo, okay? Kids Who Explore, we do a breakdown where we say baby, toddler size, and preschooler size, okay? On the tags of Morrison Outdoors, it's Little Mo, it's Big Mo, and the Mighty Mo is the preschooler biggest size, okay? So don't worry, you can visit my blog and you can just have a listing and see exactly what sizes we have there, just in case there's any confusion. So next I'm going to talk about our toddler size. So this one is called Big Mo, okay? So Big Mo fits our toddlers about 18 months to 36 months. So this one, my son can still fit in, it's 2, and so 18 to 36 months is the Big Mo. Mighty Mo is the preschooler one right here, okay? So this is the one my oldest son uses. It's 3 to 5 years old, and it is quite a bit longer, as you can tell. Again, inches are going to be listed over my blog. And this is, they actually do make adult sizes. We don't carry them at Kids Who Explore in our co-brand, but if you're looking for an adult sleeping bag, check out Morrison Outdoors. Mighty Mo that my oldest wears, and this is the sizing. So again, we have Little Mo, Big Mo, Mighty Mo, and so that's baby, toddler, preschooler. Okay, so we got the sizes figured out. Now, some confusion might come in when there's synthetic versus down and the temperature rating of these sleeping bags. So that's where things might become a little bit more tricky when you're trying to pick your sleeping bag. I'm gonna help you. I am throwing a down-filled sleeping bag into the mix here so that you're able to see this down-filled one compared. You'll see that the synthetic is a little bit more puffy. I'll explain the pros and cons and differences of the synthetic versus the down to help make your decision when purchasing your sleeping bag. Okay, at Kids Who Explore, you can only shop the purple. It's exclusive to Kids Who Explore. If you're wanting different colors, like I was showing you at the beginning, I was kind of dropping a few colors here. You can check out their new color line. Morrison Outdoors does sell those. You can use our Kids Who Explore code to get a discount over there. It's KWE 2024, so definitely use our discount to shop it. And back to the downfield. I kind of get distracted because I'm super excited about sharing everything about the sleeping bag with you. Okay, so when we're talking about down versus synthetic, it really boils down to that temperature range, okay? So in the Canadian Rockies here out in Alberta, I always use down-filled sleeping bags with my babies because, you know, we get really cold. So if you're in a colder area, I would definitely recommend down-filled, and those are going from about -6 degrees Celsius to, you can wear them to up to 15 degrees is their rating. Now, the synthetic one, so it is hard to tell the difference, they're just a bit puffier, but the synthetic one is actually great for like 4 degrees to 15, like 4+ essentially. So the reason why you want to go within that temperature range too is to make sure that baby's not overheating in that, and you can see that over on our blog on our safety tips. If degrees Celsius doesn't make sense to you and you're more into Fahrenheit, I do have that listed over in the blog, so definitely check it out for the details there. Are in warmer areas, it isn't necessary to use the down-filled product, and I will talk about the pros and cons next just so you're aware of what they are. We're going to talk about the pros of the synthetics. So it is more affordable, it is a cheaper price point for sure, and if it does get wet, it's still going to hold its insulation properties. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of these together. Actually, this will be easier because if the down-filled sleeping bag does get wet, it kind of loses that insulation factor for sure. But that being said, if you're a backpacking family, if you want your product to be packing down super small, so I am just going to show you here how these sleeping bags actually pack down. So they come into this pack sack. It does come with a sack in every purchase. Okay, so you're getting your own gorgeous purple, and you're able to pack it down just like this. Okay, so when you are doing synthetic, like for example, this one is a synthetic here and it is quite a bit bigger. So if you are a backpacking family like us, it's really hard to pack the kids and everything when these are like super puffy. So when you're packing down a down-filled sleeping bag, it is quite a bit smaller to pack down. So this would be size reference here for this size of sleeping bag. So this thing will stuff down, and with down, it really squishes down, it's lighter, and it packs down nice. It is more expensive though if you are going to purchase the down. Other pro, and I'm like feeling material, make sure I'm not mixing them up in the camera. So hyperallergenic, okay, so if you're any allergies and stuff with down, that could be problematic. Synthetic is not going to have that happen. Machine washable, so when you're dealing with synthetics, you're able to throw this in the washing machine. It is more low maintenance. The down-filled sleeping bag, it's going to take some processes. It's going to take, you know, some tumbling dry for multiple hours in order to dry that down properly. There is instructions on how to wash the down, but down does take quite a bit more maintenance, but it is very long lasting. So that is a really big plus with getting a down-filled sleeping bag. The cons really just about the synthetic is really like if you're planning on doing front country camping and you're not doing independent backpacking or anything, I would say honestly, and you're in not a super cold climate, then I would consider doing synthetic. I know synthetic is very popular when you are not in Canada, if I can say that. A lot of families on the coast too, if they're camping and it's warmer weather on the coast, they're typically using synthetic. But again, if you are a backpacking family, I would probably lean towards that down because your pack weight is important, and just being able to pack down and pack extra things in your mattresses and things for backpacking. You can tune into another one of my videos when I show you how I pack my backpacking backpack, just to help you out when you're heading out with your kids and family on a trail for a backpacking trip. Okay, so another thing with the down, its superior like weight ratio to your heat that you're getting is really solid with the down. So typically, like I said, I lean towards using the down sleeping bag. It is my favorite, it's really comfy. They're both super comfy, but that's just some pros and cons about the down versus synthetic. Again, check out the blog to just read a little bit more detail on that, or ask me in the questions. Just untagging my son's sleeping bag here. He has informed me he is obsessed with his purple and he's really excited. So he is gonna go with the down filled. We do backpack here in the Rockies, so we are excited to use this, and I will use this as the demo. Okay, so when you're getting your tag, I mentioned this earlier, but you can get your Kids Who Explore membership off the back here. Use the QR code, read a little bit about us, and enjoy your membership, and then reach out in the portal. I'm engaging in there daily and checking and meeting new families that are joining the group. So come and chat with us, ask some questions, join our forum, get involved, meet some other families that love the outdoors too. So when you are finding the down filled, you will see the tag here, and it will go over a little more detail on the down. And of course, I really want to mention the warnings, okay? So super important to talk about just safe use of these sleeping bags. So Morrison designed this sleeping bag in order to keep babies safe in the outdoors, and that's a huge thing for us parents, is to keep our babies safe. That's the whole thing, is to ensure that they're having safe sleep, they're comfortable, they're warm, and that's a big thing about getting outdoors, okay? So we don't want to take away from that safety, but I do need to talk about some of the safety points that come with this and safe use. Do not take your baby near a campfire with this sleeping bag, because you do not, flammability, all that kind of stuff, but I do need to mention it for safety. Super important that your baby takes the size of sleeping bag that your baby is. So checking out the inches, checking out the size. You do not want to size up, because you do not want baby to slip in through the top here, so I definitely need to talk about that. You do need to go and check out your 7 safe sleep steps and all of that on your own, please. I want to make sure that you are taking your own research when it comes to your baby, and ensuring that you're reading all the safe sleep and checking in with your healthcare professionals, okay? So this isn't a sleep tutorial, this is simply, I'm an outdoor mom, just explaining to you what these products can do and keeping you safe while we're doing it. Okay, ensure that you are checking baby's temperature in the night by feeling the back of their neck. I can actually do another full video on how my baby sleeps in the backcountry or in a tent, or even in the trailer. Like, they will sleep in a trailer or adventure van or anything with this sleeping bag, but you want to do those temperature checks on the back of the neck. Sometimes it's down 2 fingers in front of the chest, and you want to just ensure you're feeling for clamminess, being too warm, and that kind of thing. Super dangerous to have baby overheat, so you do want to be doing the temperature checks, and recognizing that this is slippery sleeping bag material. So if you're planning on carrying babe around, like you see me probably in my videos, rocking babe in the outdoors, I'm in like the backcountry, just like enjoying the views, he's having his bottle, I'm enjoying, okay, they're slippery. Just ensure that you have an extra grip hold on babe, because you don't want babe to slip, because they are extra slippery in these sleeping bags. So I just want to talk about the warnings to kind of get those out of the way, to ensure that you are feeling nice and safe to take your baby. And if you have any questions at all when it comes to safety or concerns, myself or Morrison Outdoors is more than happy to answer your questions on those. They're breathable, they're soft, they're durable. They definitely had little explorers in mind, and that was a big part in why we really wanted to partner with them. These bring back the best memories though, like this. I'm gonna open it. We're gonna have a moment together. Literally, it gives me chills. This was Turner and Nash's, both my sons, very first baby sleeping bag. And like, look at how cute. At the beginning, this is what I was talking about. They didn't have the fold over cuffs so that baby couldn't have their hands out. So if you have a baby that really wants to have their hands out, and that mine didn't care, honestly, added that little innovation in, especially if you have babe sitting up or having a bottle or something like that. So this just brings back all the memories. And honestly, we've been on so many camping adventures with this little sleeping bag. It is an absolute dream to just have our very own co-brand and have it in our favorite brand, Purple. So it is really special. So you saw me unpack this. This is how easy it is to pack up, okay? So we're doing a quick demonstration here. And when you're in the backcountry and babe's getting fussy and you're trying to load up to go, here's how you do it. And I'm gonna show you more videos. Like you'll see I have the trail magic here of how I pack my baby into the camp in the backcountry. Plus we have like trail tethers for babies. We have doll trail magic, so you can actually bring your stuffed animal, little toddlers can, on hikes and when we're backpacking. So we have a lot of innovative products coming to Kids Who Explore. I'm super passionate about all things getting kids outdoors, especially with my kids, and just kind of sharing that knowledge here as much as I can and getting more awareness out of some of not only our products, but our mission and trying to get more kids connected to nature. Super important to us. You can find us, you can find me online. I have a lot of online videos and things like that to share all of my expertise and tips that I've been learning over the years when exploring with my baby. Plus I teach like a baby hiking class, and I'm teaching like a little intro to backpacking. We're doing intro to climbing at the outdoor stores here in Calgary. You can actually look at Kids Who Explore in your area too. And there's lots of ambassadors on our team. We have about 50 ambassadors right now that have joined the mission, and they are hosting events and meetups and hikes and campouts and all the things in your area so that you can enjoy the great outdoors too, just like we do here in Alberta and how our mission started. The baby Morrison sleeping bag, the zipper actually does up from the top, so you can zip it up, so you can actually do diaper changes and things in the night super easily now, where you're not having to unzip baby and take him out and everything. You can just quickly do the diaper change, slip baby in, feet, bum, everything, and then zip back down super nicely. I really need a demo doll or just another baby. We're manifesting baby vibes. Okay, so then we can do more fun demos and more baby camping trips, but that is how this one does here from zipping up. So I find that really convenient. And as I mentioned before, these fold over cuffs, so you can fold them over if you need. And then obviously if baby doesn't need them, you can unfold them like this. Okay. As I am packing up here, I am just gonna show you that this has the double zipper, okay? So this goes from the top to the bottom, making it nice and easy to get toddlers wrangled in, and if you need to change toddler or anything as well in the night, you can do that bottom to top. Toddler size and the preschooler size both have that double zipper situation happening. The baby one has a zipper at the bottom, not only the diaper change and easy access, but just not having the extra tags and things around baby's face, which is nice. My gratitude for you tuning into my channel and being a part of Kids Who Explore and making your purchases and making my phone go off with notifications on your orders is seriously, I'm extremely grateful for you, because you have really just joined our mission, getting more babies and kids outdoors. And I think that's such a beautiful concept, and I'm very grateful for you to be a part of it. So I am going to, on this last note, I'm just going to talk to you about packing down the sleeping bag. So this is the Mighty Mo. This is my preschooler's sleeping bag, and I just want to show you how easy it is and how small the downfill one packs down. And I am going to put another, probably more formal, more professional video over on Kids Who Explore, where I'm gonna be talking from the Explorer Store standpoint, and I'll be giving you a full review on all of our outdoor gear over there. So anything in our store you'll be able to hear from me behind the scenes, and I will give you a pretty like pro walkthrough, as pro as a motherhood in the outdoors you can. Okay, so anyways, I'm packing this down all the way down, and as I said, this is the downfilled one. My family, I was like, can you guys go out on the trampoline? Can you go on a bike ride? Can you do something? Because there's just screaming and running through the household, and you can't even hear what I'm saying on my videos. I mean, I feel like we're used to it from the other videos. We just had an order get picked up here, one of the Trail Magics that we sold there, the baby backpacking carrier. So I was just chatting with a hiking mom that has twins, and she was just telling me about how she is like back carrying and front carrying at the same time, so that was super cool. So I am just finishing packing down the sleeping bag. I kind of ran out there because I was a little worried. I wasn't sure with the kids, so I didn't get to fully pack up our bag. And then you're able to tighten this, and it does squish down quite a bit further when you're putting it in your backpack. But if you have any questions about our new Morrison Outdoors co-brand, please just let me know, and I can do my best to answer. I'm gonna be doing more gear reviews, and please go over and subscribe to Kids Who Explore too if you're wanting like other outdoor gear. I am gonna be doing all the videos there, and I'm just gonna try to do it in a little bit more organized fashion where it's just not so like organic and chaotic. We're gonna try to do some filming where maybe kids are outside playing and I'm able to just kind of like speak to camera and get really intentional, because I'm getting a lot of interruptions and stuff typically with the kids running in and out, but that's just the name of the game with motherhood in this stage, and I love it. Okay, well thanks, we'll see you for the next one.